today we're going to go over some self-myofascial release techniques using my favorite product that's out there, the Not Out Roller. They come in a variety of sizes as well as levels of firmness, soft to firm, depending on the depth of the muscle work that you want. In previous videos, I've done an overview of some lower body release techniques. So today we're going to just take a quick look at some upper body release techniques that you could utilize. So I'm going to use my small blue Not Out roller just to work into the hands and the forearm. If you are an avid seamstress or you quilt or you do a lot of typing, anything, an artist that requires a lot of fine motor skills, this you may find very helpful for the hands, carpal tunnel, things of that nature. And we're also going to work down into the forearm. But let's start off with the hands, some nice slow rolls, kind of a push-pull. I'm looking for any areas that are sensitive, grab my attention, areas of tightness, and that's where I will hold. I'm also going to turn my hand to the side, work along the pinky and the thumb. And now I'm gonna take it into the forearm. So if you also play tennis or golf, many times those athletes deal with elbow injuries, and we can help to reduce the chance of that and help enhance that recovery time by using self-myofascial release in that forearm area. So you'll notice as I'm doing this slow roll, looking for any areas of tightness, I'm also changing the position of the hand, palms up and palms down. And if I find any areas that are tight, I'm gonna hold, take some deep breaths in and out, and try to get that to release. Now our holds, ideally, if we can hold it there for 30 seconds. And then I always like to do a nice big flushing roll, push-pull, thinking of the muscle and the fascia like a sponge, pushing those toxins out and drawing that fresh blood with nutrients in. So that is one technique to do a release for the hands. You can roll through the palm. You can also roll the top part of the hand. Just make sure you're gentle when you're working there, and then into that forearm. So next, let's take a look at our back. A lot of us do more and more sitting every day, so I'm gonna use my red roller. If you have a standard foam roller at home, you could use that as well. But with our Not Out rollers, I want my spine to run in this channel in between the two roller balls. So I'm placing it right at the base of my spine. I have my knees bent, my feet flat on the floor. I'm going to just recline back and place my forearms on the mat, okay? Now from here, I'm going to lift my hips up, and then pivoting from my shoulders, I'm going to just kind of walk my feet a little bit and push and pull that roller up and down the back. Now some people even prefer to get deep work and they pick up those arms and they push and pull with that roller while they have the arms across the chest. Good. And if you feel an area of tightness, you stop, you hold, you breathe, and then continue your work. Nice big stretch working on either side of the spine. Now you can even bring that roller so it's up across my shoulder blades, and I can take a nice deep breath in and cross the arms, and then exhale as I open using more of a muscle glide technique. So I'm not rolling back and forth, but I'm forcing the muscles to glide over top of that roller. Good, this is great for opening up the chest. Wonderful for posture. Many of us, we start to become very tight through the chest and our back muscles become weak, and we see that rounding. So keeping that posture upright by strengthening the back and stretching and opening through the front half of the body. Now I'm going to slowly slide myself up to a seated position, and I'm going to change out to my green roller. I'm going to place this green roller between my shoulder blade and my spine. Okay, so there's a little channel right there. So placing it long ways, straight up and down, between my shoulder blade and my spine. And then I'm going to slowly lay back on that roller. And I probably have to kind of wiggle a little bit, get it situated, get it right in that channel between the shoulder blade and the spine. Now I have my arms extended out to either side. I'm going to take the arm, obviously on the side where I have the roller placed, and I'm going to place it right along my side, thumb facing up. I'm going to inhale as I lift that arm up. It's like a backstroke arm. Exhale as I open, sweep around out to the side. And inhale as I lift up. Whoo! And exhale as I open out to the side. And inhale, so this is that muscle glide. And exhale as I open. I also can feel free to hold, like I've got an area of tightness right there. I can just stop and hold and try to melt onto that roller and relax and get that trigger point to release. So that's one technique you can use. Now while I have this roller in position, I'll show you another one. We're going to take the arm so the elbow is bent down by the side and my palm is facing up. So it almost looks like a letter V or half of a W here. And I'm going to draw the elbow down and then extend the arm overhead like a Y, letter Y, and drawing down to that W, half of a W. If I can, I really want to try to keep that chest open up, that palm facing up towards the ceiling. And I can match my breathing with my movement. Maybe it's an inhale as I reach up and an exhale as I draw back down. Whew. All right, I'm going to slowly roll off to the side to come out of that position. Now obviously I would want to do the same on the other half of my body. So I would then want to place the roller behind the other shoulder, so in that channel between the shoulder blade and the spine, and I could go through those same movements, that big sweeping backstroke motion, as well as taking it from that half of a W or a V, reaching overhead, almost like a letter Y with the body. One more for the neck. So a lot of us struggle with headaches and tension, especially at the base of the skull. So I'm going to use this red roller, and I'm going to place it so that the base of my skull, these occipital bones, are right here on the two roller balls. Now once I have that placed almost like a pillow, I'm going to just lie back, melt into the floor, my arms extended out to the side. If I require more low back support, then I'm going to keep my knees bent, feet flat on the floor. If it's accessible, I can extend my legs straight out in front of the body. Now from here, I can just relax, take a few deep breaths in, and exhale out. I can also gently turn my head to one side. So obviously I'm working a little bit deeper on that side that I have my head turned to. Take several deep breaths in and exhale out. I can rotate the head back to center and then turn to the other side, repeating the deep breaths in and out. I can also bring the head back to the center and just do some small figure eights. So it's like I'm drawing a figure eight with my nose. And then I would bring it back to the center, back to stillness, and then reverse direction. Little figure eights working in the opposite direction. So I'm massaging the base of the skull, trying to get a nice release for those headaches, stretching out the neck, elongating the spine. I enjoy doing this before I go to bed, kind of as a nice wind down. So I'm going to gently roll off to the side now. So hopefully this gives you a few tips, tricks, ideas on how to get some deep muscle work, some myofascial release, especially using these not out rollers. In the notes for the video, I will post the website as well as a discount code if you'd like to find out more about this product. So be well, take care of yourself. Until next time, goodbye.